Welcome to part 2 of our demo tutorial for the Mach 3 Perspective Clone Brush. In this section, we will be demonstrating advanced clone brushing techniques using two planes. For a lesson on using the features for lighting and scaling correction, please see part 3 of the demo tutorial. To begin, let's start with an image in Photoshop. To open the tool, we click on the Filter drop-down menu and choose Mach 3 Perspective Clone Brush. The dialog box will open and we can use the mouse scroll wheel to zoom in and out and adjust the canvas size. Now let's take a look at how to clone brush from one plane to another. Again, we start in the perspective window, but this time we draw two planes instead of one. For this example, we want to see what it would look like if we were to carry this facade over to the left side of this building here. We can achieve this with perspective clone brushing. To indicate the source plane, use Alt-click to create a rectangle. We then click to outline the destination plane. Notice that the two boxes we've created are the same height. This is important because the heights establish a relative scale of 1 to 1. If one box is shorter, then the scale of the content will be off when we start painting. Let's move back to the paint window and indicate the source and destination points for painting. In this example, we want to match this point to this point right here. Now you can see that we can clone brush from one building facade to the other while making adjustments for differences in perspective. When we start to go outside the bounds of the source texture, we'll want to return to a one-plane perspective to extend the pattern. To do this, hit Clear Perspective Rectangles and start again by outlining the bounds of the single plane. Now we're back to one-plane perspective. We return to the paint window, enable destination matching, and indicate our source and destination points as follows. Now we can extend the building facade. If we want, we can take this a step further and quickly map the new building texture onto the adjacent texture right here. To do this, we once again move to the perspective window and indicate the source and destination planes. We then return to the paint window and quickly map the texture. You may have noticed the following buttons in the perspective window, which allow us to flip the source image along the destination axis. If we had chosen to flip the image along the U-axis prior to painting, the destination image would have flipped along the horizontal axis as indicated by the green arrows, and the windows here would have appeared upside down when we started clone brushing. Now let's return to one-plane perspective and complete the image. When our project is done, we click OK and return to the Photoshop window. We hope you have found this demonstration helpful, and as always, we welcome your feedback. For a demonstration on using our features for lighting and scaling correction, please see part 3 of our demo tutorial.